Hare Krishna. Om Gyana Timirandasya Gnana Shalakaya Chakshurmritamina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobistam Stapitmena Bhutale Swarpakadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeha Shri Guru Shutpada Kamalam Shri Guru Vishnivanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajtam Sadnar Urgunatам Витатам. Садживам Садвайтам Савадутам Парична Схитам Кришна Читания Девам Шрада Кришна Падасагна Лолита Живишакан Витамшча. Е Кришна Каруна Синду Дин Банду Джагатпате Гопейша Гопика Канта Рада Канта Намостуте Тапта Канчна Горанге Раде Вриндаванешвари Вришапанусуте Деви Пранамами Хари Прие. Ванча Калпатарупасча Крипасна Купевача Патитнам Паванебио Вешнавебио Намона Маха. Намам Вишнупаде Кришна Престая Бутале Шримад Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Sarasvati Deva Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paskatya Vishatarine Namaste Sarasvati Deva Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paskatya Vishatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Sati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Sati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now I will try to sing Jarada Madhava at the beginning in order not to forget it. Yes. Jarada Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihara Jaya Gopi Janavalabha Jaya Girivardhara Jaya Yasodhanandana Jaya Braja Janaranjana Jaya Yamuna Tira Vanachari Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihara Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihara Jaya Gopi Jana Jaya Girivardhara Jaya Gopi Jana Jaya Girivardhara Jaya Yashodananda Jaya Braja Janaranjana Jaya Munatira Vanachari Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janavalabha Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Braja Janaranjana Jaya Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now I will again try to sing the three songs which one sings in the month of Kartika. Of course, Kartika is already gone, but they are so beautiful that I don't want to stop to sing them. I have the desire to sing them longer than the Kartika month, and I will now try to sing them. I don't know if it will work with the sharing the screen. I'm not sure. Is it possible? Yes. Okay. Now it can be seen. Okay. Now let us see where it was. Just a moment. This is Sri Radha Kripa Kataksa Stava Raja. Munindra Vrinda Vandide Triloka Shoka Harini Prasanna Vektra Pankaje Nikunja Bhuvilasini Prachendra Bhanu Nandini Vrajendra Suna Sangate Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Ashoka Vriksha Valari Vitana Mandapastite Pravala Palava Prabhaburangri Komale Arabhyas Purat Kare Prabhuta Sampadaya Kadakari Shashimam Ripakataksha Bhajana Varabhyas Purat Kare Prabhuta Sampadaya Kadakari Shashimam Ripakataksha Bhajana Amangaranga Mangala Prasanga Vanjura Bruva Savibramam Sasabramam Siddhanta Patana Nirantaram Vashikrita Pratidina Nanda-nandanaastakam Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Katakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Taditsu Varna Champaka Pradipta Gaura Vigrahe Mukha Prabha Parasta Koti Sharadendu Mandale Vichitra Chitra Sanchara Chakura Shavalochane Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Vichitra Chitra Sanchara Chakura Shavalochane Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Madon Madatiyavane Pramoda Manavandite Priyanura Garanjite Kavilasa Pandite Ananya Danya Kunjara Jakama Keri Kovide Hadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Ananya Danya Kunjara Jakama Keri Kovide Hadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Ashesha Hava Pavatir Hirahara Bhushite Praputa Shata Kumbha Kumbha Kumbhi Kumbha Sustani Prashasta Mandahasya Churna Purna Saukya Sagare Hadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Katakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Brindavalavali Nalavalari Tarangaranga Dorlate Latagralasya Lolandil Lochanavalokane La la Lolan Milan Mano Moga Mohana Shrite Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Suvarna Marikanchita Trireka Kampo Kantage Trisutra Mangali Guna Triratna Dipti Dipti Salola Nila Kundala Prasona Gocha Gofite Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Kadakari Shashihama Ripakataksha Bhajana Nitamba bimba hamba pushpame kalagune prashastaratna kinkini kalapamadyam manjule karindra shundarandika varoha sabhaguruke kadakari shashihama ripakatakshabhajana aneka mantra nada manjunu Puraravaskala samachara jahamsavams nikvanati guru vilola hemavalari vidam vicharu chankrame hadakari shashihama ripakatakshabhajanam katakari shashihama ripakatakshabhajanam Hadakari Shashihama Ripakatakshabhajanam Ananta Koti Vishnu Lok Namra Padma Charsita Himadrija Pulomaja Virinka Javara Prabhu Aparasiti Rittidi Satpadam Kurinake Kadakari Shashihama Ripakatakshabhajana Makeshvari Kriyeshvari Svadeshvari Sureshvari Triveda Bharatishvari Brahmana Shasaneshvari Rameshvari Ksameshvari Pramoda Kananeshvari Vrajeshvari Vrajadipe Shiradike Namostute Iti Mamat Putam Stava Nishamya Bhanu Nandini Karotu Santatam Jana Ripakatakshabhajana Pavita Daiva Sanchita Trirupa Karma Nashana Pavita Davrajendra Suna Mandala Praveshana. The next one is Sri Nanda-nandanaastakam. Suchari Vaktranandalam Sukarnaratna Kundalam Sucharchitanga Chandanam Namami Nanda-nandanam Sutiganetra Pankajam Sikhi Sikanta Murtajam Ananga Koti Mohanam Namami Nanda-nandanam Sunatikagramaktika Swachandadanta Panktikam Navam Budanga Chikanam Namami Nanda Mandanam Karina Venoranjita Gati Karindra Ganjita Dukura Pita Shobhanam Namami Nanda Nandanam Tripanga Deha Sundara Nakadyuti Sudhakara Amulya Ratna Bhushanam Namami Nanda-nandana Sukanda Hanga Saurabam Uraviraji Kastubam Surachri Vatsalanjanam Namami Nanda-nandana 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 Vrindavana Sonakaram Vilasanugavasasa Surendra Garva Mochanam Namami Nanda-nandana Vrajangana Sonayakam Tada Sukha Pradayakam Jaganmahan Prabhupāda Namami Nanda-nandana Vrajangana Sonakana Tada Sukha Pradayakam Jagam Mana pralopanam namami Nanda-nandanaastakam Shri Nanda-nandanaastakam Patitya Shradayam Vida Tarit Bhavati Nustaram Lavita Tangri Yukmakam Namami Nanda-nandanam Namami Nanda-nandanam Namami Nanda-nandanam Namami Nanda-nandanam. The next is Damodaraastakam, spoken by Sativrata Muni. Namamishvaram Satchitanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Bhajamana Yashodabhiyukalatavamana Paramristamantyantatodrutyagopa Rudam tamohurnatra yugmam rijantam Karambuja yugmena satanganetram Muhusvasakam padrirakakanta Stitagravada modara bhaktivada Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ittiksvalelabe Ananda Kunde Svakosham Nimajanta Akyapayanta Tatishitagneshu Bhaktirjitatva Puna Prematasta Satavritivanda Tatishitagneshu Bhaktirjitatva Puna Prematasta Satavritivanda Varam Deva Mokshama Mokshama Deva Nachanya Vrineha Varishatapiva Itam Teva Purnata Gopala Bala Satame Manas Avirastam Kimana Itam Temo Kamboja Avyaktanila Vritam Kundala Sneha Raktascha Muhush Kumbitam Bimbarata Darame Manasivirasta Alam Lakshalala Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu Prasida Prabhupada Jalapimagya Kripa Drasivrastya Dinambada Grihanesha Mamagya Hedyakshirisya Kuverat Majabada Murjayadva Tvaya Mochita Bhakti Bhajakritacha Tata Prema Bhakti Svakame Prayacha Namo Shigrahomesti Damodareha Namaste Studane Spuraditidane Tvadiyadurayata Vishwasyadane Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Nantaliraya Devaya Tobya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namoradikaya Tvariya Priyaya, Namonandalilaya Devaya Tobya. Namoradikaya Tvariya Priyaya, Namonandalilaya Devaya Tobya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namoradikaya Tvariya Priyaya, Namonandalilaya Devaya Tobya. Namoradikaya Tvariya Priyaya, Namonandalilaya Devaya Tobya. Now I will sing, sorry, I will try to read again from the books. This is Gaudiya Darsana. Jai Shri Prema Prayojana Prabhu. Jai Shri Narayan Maharaj. Jai His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhānta Sarasvatī Ṭhākura Prabhupāda, the Diksha Guru of His Divine Grace Abhayacharana Vrnda Śrīla Bhaktisiddhānta Swami Prabhupāda. This book, as you all know, is a translation of a lecture of His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhānta Sarasvatī Ṭhākura Prabhupāda, a translation, the first translation in English from Shri Prema Prayojana Prabhu, and also there are explanations there. So I think I have reached this part, the part of the text with the title Parinama Vada. Parinama Vada. In the Brahma Sutra, Sri Vyasadeva has described only Shakti Parinama Vada, the theory of transformation of potency. Vastu Parinama Vada, the theory of transformation of substance, is not the opinion of Sri Vyasadeva. Acharya Sri Shankara theorized that Sri Vyasadeva had made a mistake in presenting Vastu reflection. In presenting Vastu Parinama Vada, the theory of transformation of substance. Since Sri Vyasadeva has described only Shakti Parinama Vada, the theory of transformation of potency, in the final analysis, there is no opportunity at all for Acharya Sri Shankara to raise such a doubt. So I will read this again. I don't understand what's going on. So I will read this again. Parinama Vada. In the Brahma Sutra, Sri Vyasadeva has described only Shakti Parinama Vada, the theory of transformation of potency. Vastu Parinama Vada, The theory of transformation of substance is not the opinion of Sri Vyasadeva. Acharya Sri Shankara theorized that Sri Vyasadeva had made a mistake in presenting Vastu Parinamavada. The theory of transformation of substance. Since Sri Vyasadeva has described only Shakti Parinamavada, the theory of transformation of potency in the final analysis, there is no opportunity at all for Acharya Sri Shankara to raise such a doubt. Sri Gaurasundara has said, this is a citation from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila 7, 121 and 122. Vyasera Vyasera sotrate kahe parinam vada vyasa branta baritara utala vivada parinama vada ishvara hayena vikari Kahi vivartavadastapanaikari Vyasera sutrate kahi parinambhavada vyasavaranta Paritara utaira vivada Parinamavada Ishvara Hayena Vikari Etakai Vivartava Dastapanaye Kari. In the sutras of Sri Vyasa, factually, Shakti Parinamavada has been accepted. In Parinamavada, Ishvara is said to be Vikari, transformed. Raising this counter-argument on considering Parinamavada, Sri Shankaracharya calls Vyasa Branta, mistaken. By this logic, Vivartavada, the theory of illusion, is established. Now, the next citation is from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila 7, 123. Vastuta parinamavada se pramana de atma buddhi evivaterastana vastuta parinamavada se pramana. Sorry, somehow doesn't work. Sorry. Vastuta parinamavada se pramanade atma bhuri varterastana vastuta parinamavada se pramana de atma bhuri Hey Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 7.123. In truth, in the Brahma Sutra, only Parinamavada is proven. The soul who is embodied in a human form conceives of himself as the inert material body. This is called the situation of Vivarta. Okay. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, the next citation. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 7, 124, 126.
Avichintiya Shakti Yukta Shri Bhagavana Ichaya Chakatropepaya Parinama Tatapi Achintya Shakti Ayavikari Prakrita Chintamani Tahedristantadari Tamannaratnarasi Hayachintamani Hayate Tatrapiha Maniravi Svarupe Vikrita.
Although Bhagavan, who possesses inconceivable potency, by his own independent desire, is transformed into the form of the material universe. He remains personally untransformed by the influence of his inconceivable potency. This principle is illustrated by the example of a material chintamani, wish fulfilling gemstone. Although the chintamani produces many jewels, it naturally remains itself untransformed. I will again read this translation. Although Bhagavan, who possesses inconceivable potency, by his own independent desire, is transformed into the form of the material universe. He remains personally untransformed by the influence of his inconceivable potency. This principle is illustrated by the example of a material chintamani, wish-fulfilling gemstone. Although the chintamani produces many jewels, it naturally remains itself untransformed. The next citation is Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 7.127.
Prakrita Vastutayadi Achintya Shakti Haya Ishvarara Chintya Shakti Dehi Vismaya Prakrita Vastutayadi Achintya Shakti Haya Ishvarara Chintya Shakti Iteki Vishmaya.
If this type of Achintya Shakti can be present in a material Chintamani, then what would be astonishing if There were more inconceivable potencies with the unlimited virtues in the Supreme Lord. So I will continue here. Oh no, I will read this part to the end. Śrīla Jiva Goswami Pada has refuted Parichedavada, the theory of division of Brahma, and Pratibimbavada, the theory of reflection of Brahma. With one concise and elegant argument, Śrīla Jiva Goswami does not accept that upadhi, the limiting principle, if fabricated by avidya. Nevertheless, if the factuality of such an upadhi were to be accepted hypothetically for argument's sake, it would still not be possible for Avishaya Brahma, that which is not an object, to have paricheda vishayata, the characteristic of being a divisible object. Where is the possibility of something with no distinguishing characteristics being subject to upadhis? When Brahma is all-pervading, how can there be a difference or separation between Bimba, the original, and Pratibimba, the reflection? How could a substance that has no parts and is not an object of vision have a reflection? Reflection is only possible for visible luminous objects in the sky, such as the sun and the moon, by the intercession of an upadhi. So I will continue the next time to read further. Jai the Gayatri book. Jai His Holiness Sachinanda Swami. Oh, sorry, I forgot to glorify the other book. Yes. Jai Gaudiya Darsana. Jai Shri Prema Prayojana Prabhu. Jai His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhānta Sarasvatī Ṭhākur Prabhupāda. Jai Śrīla Narayana Maharaj. Jai the Gayatri book. Jai His Holiness Sachinanda Swami. Jai His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhānta Vrnda Śrīla Bhaktisiddhānta Swami Prabhupāda, the Diksha Guru of Shri Prema Prayojana Prabhu. So I think I have reached this part when it is explained about meditation, smarana. A devotee who has been engaged in Shravana and Kirtana naturally comes to smarana, remembrance of and meditation on Krishna. In our Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition, smarana should always be practiced in conjunction with the Nama Sankirtana. Because only if the mind is sufficiently purified by chanting the holy name can the sadhaka meditate properly, free from the mental platform of acceptance and rejection, according to mundane conceptions. Jiva Goswami states that smarana can be practiced in two ways. So there is a citation here, reference note number 36. In Sri Krishna Sandarbha 154. So, smarana can be practiced in two ways. Svarasiki, in mantra upasana. Svarasiki, spontaneous meditation in which one follows the natural flow of rasas that are manifesting one after another in the purified mind. Svaon a rasiki, following rasa. This is the platform of perfected Raganuga Bhakti. And the next way to practice smarana, mantra upasana, receiving help from a mantra that addresses Krishna in a particular way, mantra of a mantra, upasana, adoration, worship. Literally, sitting or being near. While chanting such a mantra, one meditates on Krishna according to the specific meaning of that mantra. Srila Jiva Goswami further offers a beautiful picture to distinguish these two kinds of practice.
Tatra nalila prava rupa taya svarasika kangeva ekaiva lilatmataya mantra upasana maitula sambhava Radha
The practice of Svarasiki can be compared with the flow of the Ganga. As there are many different pastimes, Nana Lila, that blend into one another continuously. The practice of mantra-upasana, on the other hand, resembles a range of lakes, Radha Shreni, created by the Ganga, which are each filled with one particular pastime. Eka Eka Lila Atmataya. Since one generally meditates upon such a lila while chanting a mantra, this practice is called mantra upasana mai. In other words, in mantra upasana one meditates on one specific aspect of Krishna's qualities and pastimes and nourishes his meditation by becoming materially absorbed in the meaning of the specific mantra. The Gayatri mantras are perfectly suitable for mantra upasana meditation, as we will see in the next chapter, where we discuss their inner meanings. So I will continue the next time to read further. Jai the Gayatri book. Jai, His Divine Grace, Abhacharana Vrnda Śrīla Bhaktisiddhānta Swami Prabhupāda. Jai, His Holiness Sachidananda Swami. Jai, a place of sandalwood and roses. Jai, Srimati Govinda Dasi. Jai, His Divine Grace, Abhacharana Vrnda Śrīla Bhaktisiddhānta Swami Prabhupāda. Abhacharana Vrnda Śrīla Bhaktisiddhānta Swami Prabhupāda. Here I have reached, in my trial to read the book, chapter 14, Accepting the Guru. After class, Bonnie asks Mukunda if she can see the Swami. She explains that she wants to become his student. She wants to become his student, his formerly initiated disciple. Mukunda agrees and escorts her upstairs to the Swami's apartment. This time Bonnie bows down in proper greeting. She shyly whispers the pranam mantra. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. She has learned that this mantra means I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace Abhacharana Vrnda Śrīla Bhaktisiddhānta Swami Prabhupāda, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. Having taken shelter at his lotus feet. Then timidly she asks if he will accept her as his initiated disciple. Compassionately, the Swami agrees. Then he says, "But my disciples cannot live together as friends. They must get themselves married and live peacefully as husband and wife." Bonnie assures him that she and Garrett are already following all the regulative principles, including celibacy. They have been studying a type of yoga that demands the same restrictions: no non-vegetarian food, no non-vegetarian food, no intoxications, no gambling, and no illicit sexual relations. Unimpressed, the Swami responds, "That's all right, very good, but if you stay together, you must be married, or you must live separately." She agrees, and the initiation is set for next week. "So you're artist," the Swami suddenly recalls. "Then you can paint one nice picture of Radha and Krishna. Very big for our temple wall. Just like this one on the cover of my book." He shows her the book cover of Srimad Bhagavatam. Yes, with the Surabhi cow in Golok Vrindavan. There the cows are all Surabhi cows. They give unlimited milk. Milk. They give unlimited milk. He flashes a sunshine smile, describing Vrindavan. Bonnie takes his request very seriously. She has already been working on a fancy lettering design of the Maha uh, mantra, done up in colorful psychedelic swirls. It is to be flashed on the wall at the forthcoming mantra rock dance. Now a new project has emerged. Eager to please the Swami, she studies the book the book cover scrutinizingly. Garrett appears at the doorway, escorted by Mukunda. He has come to request formal initiation as well. The Swami smiles and seems pleased as the young man meticulously pronounces the Sanskrit pranam mantra. Garrett is a natural scholar as well as an artist. The Swami brings up marriage again. Clearly, he wants his students living in couples, not boyfriend and girlfriend. Both Garrett and Bonnie have some reservations, but they are overcome by the Swami's insistence. I want that my students should live together as a husband and wife, peacefully executing Krishna consciousness, not 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 changing this boy, that girl, always changing. As in your country, this is not good. For spiritual life, there must be pious life, and that is only in marriage. Bonnie and Garrett have been together for over a year, so there is attachment between them. The wedding is planned for a week after the initiation. The Swami then tells Bonnie to call and invite her parents. Bonnie pales at this request since she has not um, con- contacted since she has not contacted her folks since leaving college, but she obeys. You have to spend. For a wedding, you must spend sufficiently. He hands them a list. So many nice prasad preparations must be made, and you must feed so many guests. They stare at the list. 16 pounds of butter, cauliflower, eggplant, sesame seeds, barley, whole wheat flour, sugar. The list goes on and on. This will practically finish off our meager savings, they think. But the Swami wants it. Wants it. Sorry. But the Swami wants it. So it must be done. So I will continue the next time to read. Jai, a place of sandalwood and roses. Jai Shrimati Govinda Dasi. Jai His Divine Grace by General Vrnda Śrīla Bhaktisiddhānta Swami Prabhupāda, her Diksha Guru, her spiritual master. Now I would like to try to read again from Śrī Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, this is Madhya Lila 8-103. This is actually the conversation between Shri Krishna and between Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Shri Ramananda Raya. And this is the translation in English of His Divine Grace by Charanara Vrnda Śrīla Bhaktisiddhānta Swami Prabhupāda of the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami.
Radha lagi gopirayadi sakshat karityagatapayani Radhaya Krishna Ragadanurag Radha lagi gopirayadi sakshatkarityaga Tavayani Hridaya Krishna Kadahanuraga.
The next, oh sorry, I could share the screen actually, yes. So this was Material 8-103. Translation. If Lord Krishna rejected the company of the other gopis for Srimati Radharani, we can understand that Lord Shri Krishna has intense affection for her. Next verse. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Material 8-104.
Raya kaheta vishuna premera Mahimadriya gatira de premera Nahika upama Raya kaheta vishuna premera Mahima Trijagate Radha premera Naika upama.
Translation. Ramananda Raya continued. Please therefore hear from me about the glories of Srimati Radharani's loving affairs. They are beyond compare within these three worlds. The next verse, Madhya Lila 8-105.
Kopigane rasanritya manda lichadiyara takahivane Virevilapa kariya Kopigane rasanritya manda lichadiyara takahivane
Translation. Finding herself treated equally with all the other gopis, Srimati Radharani displayed her tricky behavior and left the circle of the rasa dance. Missing Srimati Radharani's presence, Krishna became very unhappy and began to lament and wander throughout the forest to search her out. Madhurila 8-106.
Kamsarera pisamsara Vasana Bhakta Śrīla Radha Madhya Hridaya Tatya Javraja Sundari Kamsara Rirapi Samsara Vasana Bhakta Śrīla Radha Madhya Hridaya Tatya Vraja Sundari
Lord Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa, took Srimati Radharani within his heart, for he desired to dance with her. Thus he left the arena of the Ras dance in the company of all the other beautiful damsels of Vraj. So I will continue the next time with the next verses. We heard together. We have just heard now that how actually Srimati Radhika and Shri Krishna love each other so much. This is, of course, this is of course clear, but actually, really, Srimati Radharani loves Krishna more than everybody else, with the highest love in all the worlds, Madnakya Mahabhava or Unuto Jvala Rasa. And Krishna and Lord Shri Krishna loves Srimati Radharani also more than everybody else, actually. And in verse 8 of Shri Shikshastaka, for example, in every verse of Shri Shikshastaka, the love of Srimati Radharani to Shri Krishna is described. The love in separation, the crying in separation of a pure devotee. But we know that the topmost pure devotee is Srimati Radhika, and this is explained in many texts. For example, in verse 10 of Shri-Smrita of Srila Rupa Goswami. And here in the conversation between Sri Ramananda Raya and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also there this was mentioned, that Srimati Radharani is actually the topmost pure devotee among, not only among the gopis, among any other devotee. Srimati Radharani is the topmost pure devotee. So, and this love of a pure devotee to Krishna is described in every verse of Shri Shikshastaka. That means that actually also the love of the other pure devotees is explained in Shikshastakam, but as the topmost pure devotee is Shrimati Radhika, then also Madanakya Mahabhav is actually explained in every verse of Shikshastakam. Of course, in other texts, this love of Shrimati Radhika to Shri Krishna, Madanakya Mahabhava, or Unuta Ujjvala Rasa are more described, more detailed, more described in details in other texts, of course. But here also it is described, Madanakya Mahabhava. And for example, we see in verse 8. Шишева подарtam pinashtamam, adarshna marmachtam karotova. Yatata tava vidatato lampato, matprannatastu sevana parha. Shisheva подарtam pinashtamam, adarshna marmachtam karotova. Yatata tava vidatato lampato, matprannatastu sevana parha. Shiva подарtam pinashtamam, adarshna marmachtam karotova. Yatata tava vidatato lampato, matprannatastu sevana parha. Pranats Sevna. O Lord, you are the Lord of my prana, the Lord of my living heirs, the Lord of my life, and you will always remain my only Lord. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can embrace me and in this way make me the most happiest person, or you can break my heart by not being present before me, in front of me. But you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You are the Lord of my prana, the Lord of my life, the Lord of my living heirs, and you will always remain my only Lord. We see how this beautiful love is actually not, this love does not expect anything, but just gives freedom to the beloved. Yes, and this love has her own life. It is just independent of anything. And this beautiful love of Śrīmati Radhika to Shri Krishna, Madnakya Mahabhav, Unutujvala Rasa. This is the highest love in all the worlds. Now I will come to an end already. Just a moment. Yes, okay. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada-lada-daine. Prahlada-lada-daine. Hiranyakashipu vaksha. Hiranyakashipu vaksha. Shilatankanakalaye. Shilatankanakalaye.
Iton Rishimho Paraton Rishimho Iton Rishimho Paraton Rishimho Yato Yato Yamita Ton Rishimho Yato Yato Yamita Ton Rishimho Yato Yato Yamita Ton Rishimho
Bahir Nishiho Hridaye Nishiho. Bahir Nishiho Hridaye Nishiho. Nrsimhamadim Saranyam Prapade. Nrsimhamadim Saranyam Prapade. Tava Karakamalavare Nakam Aputa Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanobringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa
Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare Shri Nishim Bhajan Rishim Jaya Jan Rishim Hade Prahladesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Brinda Shri Nishim Bhajan Rishim Jaya Jan Rishim Hade Prahladesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Brinda Shri Nishim Bhajan Rishim Jaya Jan Rishim Hade
Prahladesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa Shini Shimha Chandri Shim Jaya Chandri Shimha Dev Prahladesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa
Rishimbade Jaya, Rishimbade Jaya, Rishimbade Jaya, Rishimbade Jaya, Pravat Nishinha, Pravat Nishinha, Pravat Nishimha Jaya, Pravat Nishimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrishinha, Lakshmi Nrishinha, Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrsimha, Lakshmi Nrsimha, Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya, Jagannath Jaya, Jagannath Jaya, Baladeva Jaya, Subhadra Jaya, Jagannath Jaya, Jagannath Jaya, Baladeva Jaya, Subhadra Jaya, Gauranita Jaya, Gauranita Jaya, Gauranita Jaya, Shri Shri Gauranta Jaya, Gauranita Jaya, Gauranita Jaya, Gauranita Jaya, Shri Shri Gauranta Jaya, Jagannath Jaya, Jagannath Jaya, Baladeva Jaya, Subhadra Jaya, Gauranita Jaya, Gauranita Jaya, Gauranita Jaya, Shri Shri Gauranta Jaya, Radha Madhava Radha Gopinata Radha Gokula Nanda Shri Radha Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Gopinata Radha Gokula Nanda Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Prabhupāda, Jaya Prabhupāda, Jaya Prabhupāda, Śrīla Prabhupāda, Jaya Prabhupāda, Jaya Prabhupāda, Jaya Prabhupāda, Śrīla Prabhupāda.
Thank you so much for your attention. As you all know, I'm not qualified on such topics like Vedic literature and Vedic poetry, and if I try to say something on these topics, Vedic literature, Vedic poetry, and comments on Vedic literature and Vedic poetry, you must know I'm not trying to instruct anybody. I'm just trying to understand these things. Of course, these topics. Of course, one have to try to understand the Vedic poetry and Vedic literature and the comments on Vedic poetry and Vedic literature under the guidance of Diksha Guru and Shiksha Gurus. All of you who are Vaishnavas in Raganuga Bhakti, and especially those who are Vaishnavas in Rupanuga Bhakti, you are all my Gurus. Vanchakalpatarupascha, Kripasindhukapevacha, Patitnam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna, thank you so much for your attention.